What's up, everybody? Elias Terraza, fresh off of his victory. You guaranteed a knockout?
Yes.
You delivered a knockout.
I did what I did what I said I was going to do, and there it is, man. I performed the way I was going to perform, and I got the knockout.
Walk me through the emotions, the thoughts, everything that was going through from when you heard the music. They're introducing you. You're doing the walk. This is a big card. I mean, you opened the pay-per-view.
It felt so crazy because I've always thought about it. Even as a little kid, like I imagined myself like one day I'm going to do that. Like one day I'm going to walk out to this. And I always said I'm going to walk out to El Sinaloense, walking out in my first big fight. And there it was, man. So as soon as that song started playing, I had so much emotions. I was taking it in, all in. During that walkout, I seen myself do this many times, year after year after year. I knew I was going to get an opportunity like this, and I knew I was ready for it, man. And I got into the ring, worked with him first round, and I controlled the distance. And I said in my head, I was like, I'm going to stop this guy in the early rounds.
Was it a little different feeling than what you experienced at the Iron Boy at the smaller venues? Did it feel a little different, or once you're zoned in, that's it? It doesn't matter where you're at?
It felt different in the atmosphere leading into the ring, but once that bell rings, you zone everything out. Yes, I can hear my coach, I can hear his coach, I can hear everything like that, but I zone everything out. I don't see the background noise or anything like that, but feels really close to the same. Just the level and the excitement felt a lot better. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good.
But
let's talk about the style of fight, because we were breaking down, and even a couple days ago when I got to talk to Adrian, he mentioned that his Olympic pedigree was going to come in, and you alluded to that where you're like, well, that was numerous years ago, right?
Yeah.
Like it probably has nothing to do with it now. Plus, it was a short camp that he had. You've been constantly preparing for this. So what did you feel that kind of threw you off, or did everything go exactly how you
everything
imagined?
went exactly how I planned it, how it was going to go. Like I said, I don't know if I remember telling you, is you can't really wait for a call and then get ready for a fight. I've been getting ready for this, not knowing I was going to get ready for this. I've been training hard leading up to this just because I was waiting for a call. He, on the other hand, I feel like was waiting to get a call then to start getting ready. And like I said, the amateur pedigree has been 10 years. No disrespect to him, but if he was that good in the amateurs, he would have got signed by Top Rank, somebody right after he turned pro. So, I mean, he's just another amateur that won nationals. So that's the way I see it. And when you're in there with 8-ounce gloves, anything changes from 1 second to the other, and that's what happened tonight.
Something interesting that I noticed about the fight and your style, I'm used to seeing you, the couple times that I've seen you before I finally got to interview you, was the mixing of your shots.
Yeah.
Today, you were headhunting. And there was something else in the water for you, or something. You were a shark in there.
Yeah.
You wanted to send a message. What happened? What changed? You just started seeing those openings, or?
Yeah, after I hit him with the jab and I was landing the jab, I knew where my distance was at. So I didn't really want to go to the body and get low on him, because then I might have got caught with something. So the headshots was there, man. All night the headshots was there, and the 1-2 was there, the 1-2 over was there. And after I controlled the distance in round 1, round 2, I was like, that over is going to land any of these seconds now. And he said he was going to come out throwing wild, or not wild, but throwing punches and pushing me because I can't fight on my back foot. Man, those shots were off my back foot.
Yeah.
So
Yes, they were. And that's the reason I was alluding to the emotions, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, did you just lose your cool and just start headhunting? But you knew what you were doing. You measured them and you went in for the kill.
And as soon as he got dropped, I knew he was dazed. I could see it in his legs. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just finish this. I could have played it a little bit more calm, but I smelled blood and I went after it, and that was it, man. I knew the ref was gonna stop at any second. I was just throwing shots to get him out of there.
Post-fight interview in the ring, they mentioned something about Eddie Hearn that I couldn't really hear in my section, but you got to send a message to Eddie Hearn.
Yes.
Let me know what that was.
In the weigh-in, right after the weigh-in when we did the face-off, Eddie Hearn mentioned, he said, winner stays on, boys. So whoever won that fight was staying on with matching with him.
Nice.
So I told him, I was like, it's going to be me. And there it is. And
are you co-promoted with Iron Boy
Yes.
and now Matchroom, or just Matchroom now?
No, with Iron Boy as well.
Okay,
yes.
so co-promotion.
Yes, co-promotion.
But
with
now
Iron
that
Boy.
means
Well,
you're
now we
either
gotta
going to
talk.
start traveling
Yes.
or every time they're here, you'll be
man.
here.
I want to fight anywhere. I want to fight anywhere that there's good fights and good fighters. And like I told people before, if it's a fighter that's worth it at a decent weight, I mean, I can make 130. So if it's something that's worth it at 130 and it's a good fighter, it's going to bring the best out of me. Adrian was a good fighter. He's 10-0, so that just brought the best out of me too. So that's it, man.
No injuries?
No, just my hand. It does feel
Okay.
a little rough.
Let's see. Let's zero in on
the
that.
punches were a little
Okay.
hard on it, but that's part of the game, man.
Listen, if there's no major injuries,
No major
and
injuries.
no major setbacks right now, then you get to recover. Within a few weeks' time, you're ready to sign another contract.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a week off, 2 weeks off, and I'm back in the gym, man.
What do you think? When do you think we see you again? We should see you several more times this year.
I
Hopefully.
say by the end of August, early September, I'm back in the ring.
Oh, you're ready.
I'm ready, man.
You're ready.
I want to get a lot of fights this year. I want to stay active, and that's the most important part.
All right, send us out.
Toma Todito Show. Muchas gracias a todos ustedes. Thank you for all the fans. Thank you for everybody watching. I hope that gave a great performance to you guys.
Continues undefeated streak. Elias Terraza, everybody.